in the process of doing all these things, hopefully to change the way the world is fed, we need a better source of income to supply funds to these other projects. And one way we've chosen is to have a value-added project. The value-added process that we've chosen is cheese making. And cheese is a unique type of product in that it's milk's leap at immortality. It's a way of preserving milk even without refrigeration. So cheese is available to every culture in the world. The neat thing about being available to all the cultures is we'll be able to teach people from other cultures how to utilize this information on cheese making to preserve food for their own cultures. And the cheese making will give us a higher value product that will give us a little larger market share and hopefully sustain some of the research and production of superior animals that we're doing. You know, the real reason for doing all of this is to be able to produce more food in the future. And what we're able to do with this embryo process and superovulation of donor cows and the production of these babies like this is to take the best cows, the highest producing cows, and multiply them faster than it would normally happen in nature. Then we can get a lot of these little girls like this that produce a lot of milk. Now, we have an Employee of the Month program here for those animals that are superior. And they can either be superior for milk production, or they can be superior at producing embryos. Or they can be superior because they have some other characteristic like exceptional body type. And so we keep a chart on the wall of Employees of the Month. And every month, one of our cows is selected as an Employee of the Month. And so they get displayed for the public that way. And you can go out and find them in the herd if you'd like. The freezing process for these embryos is the same that's used in humans. And the interesting thing is you cannot freeze an embryo that has water in it. Water expands when it freezes, so it would rupture the cell membranes and destroy the cells. And so this little girl, she got dehydrated before she was frozen. Now we do this at day 7 in the process of her development. The embryo is frozen about day 7, and then in the process of freezing, we gradually drop the temperature very slowly, and that allows the water to freeze outside of the cell and then pull more water out. And as this process goes on, we get to a minus 30 centigrade, and she'll then be plunged into liquid nitrogen, and the embryo becomes a solid, just like glass. Glass is a solid when it's at a high enough temperature, well, so is an embryo. And so this solid embryo stops all life processes. And it can be kept in liquid nitrogen at 320 degrees, minus 320 degrees Fahrenheit. It can be kept indefinitely. And then later on, we can pull it out, warm it up, and let the water go back in, and the life processes start all over again. And if the uterus that it's put into is in time with the embryo, we'll have a pregnancy. And then the pregnancy will go to term and produce a baby calf like this one.